would say I wouldn't always map the conversations, I would write in a linear form, but I felt that I couldn't really engage with that, and it wasn't something that came naturally to me. So when I look back at the notes, I was like, well, what does this mean? So it's really changed in the fact that I have started to map out all the time the conversations, and I didn't reflect to the point that I do now. I would say that my main problems when I'm recording conversations with other people is accurately recording the conversations, and secondly, I would say that it's keeping engaged with that conversation, because sometimes I can tend to drift off. My main approaches to sharing conversations or recording conversations are first of all mapping out the conversations, recording conversations and reflection. To start off with, I would map the conversation, so if I'm having a conversation with my supervisors or a peer, I would start mapping out the conversation itself. And if an interesting point comes along, I always tape record what's going on. So we're about 3 minutes into the conversation, I would say I'll just put 3 minutes down there, and it'll be an interesting point that's actually come up. And then what I do after I've had this initial brainstorm that I've created, after following the conversation with a peer or supervisor, I PDF the brainstorm and I make it into a digital form. And then what I do is I obviously take a cut back above the recording, and then I reflect back on all of that. Then I really consider what is important. I think about that and I take time to reflect. So what this part here helps me do is keep engaged, the first part, and what the second part helps me to do is reflect and really capture that conversation accurately. So it really deals with the challenges I faced.
How do you reflect? Do you write that down?
It depends on the value of the conversation I had. If it's really valuable, I would go back over the key points and I would write them down in a Word document. But if it's just something for visual memory, I would just kind of say what's important, and then how would I take what I've learned from that and put it into my work.